So guys, Jewel Thief is out on Netflix. This movie has been produced by Marflix Pictures, which is basically Siddharth Anand's production house. It's been directed by Kuki Gulati and Robbie Grewal. Kuki Gulati has made some movies like The Big Bull starring Abhishek Bachchan. Way back in the day, the movie Prince with Vivek Oberoi in it. And Robbie Grewal has made some pretty interesting stuff in the past. He's done Romeo Akbar Walter with John Abraham. He's done Samay with Sushmita Sen. Very good movie if you haven't watched it. Alu Chaat Yaha. Again, two very good indie movies. So, well, with the two of them teaming up together, let's go ahead and see if this action thriller is actually worth the watch. So well, just like any major action thriller, and as the name of this movie suggests, it is about a jewel thief. So well, obviously a jewel is being stolen in this movie and pretty much the entire plot revolves around that. No guesses here, Saif Ali Khan is the jewel thief and he's been appointed by Jaideep Ahlawat to go ahead and steal this jewel. The movie has very heavy race vibes. I mean, Saif plays a very similar role to what he plays in Race. And just like any Abbas Mustan movie, this has twists every 15 or 20 minutes. So what's good about this movie? Just like any good action thriller or just like any good Abbas Mustan movie, this movie has a twist every 15 or 20 minutes. So because of that, you never really get bored. The story constantly moves forward and there's something or the other happening. A lot of the twists and turns don't make sense and at times they're very predictable as well, but still the movie keeps moving forward. Apart from this, the movie has some good background music and some decent editing as well, which makes it almost feel like a slick thriller, even though it's not really one. I would say the best part of the movie is Jaideep Ahlawat. I think he was brilliant. He commands great screen presence and it's amazing seeing him as this negative character, this baddie. He has done a splendid job, so full points to him over there. Saif Ali Khan also is great in his role. I think he just portrays it with such ease and with such finesse that it just seems like very natural. I would say for the most part, most characters fit well into their parts, but it's just mainly Jaideep Ahlawat and Saif Ali Khan that actually stand out. And lastly, I would say the movie has some decent cinematography as well. Now, if I were to talk about the negatives, I think one major negative is the direction. It doesn't have that finesse or doesn't have that slickness of, a thriller of this type, of this genre. There are lots of dialogues which are very cheesy, a lot of scene transitions or a lot of, screenplay build-ups which don't seem as organic, which seem forced. Even a lot of times when actors are mouthing dialogues, it just feels like they are actually trying to say that dialogue and not really feel the emotion or the vibe of the scene. Next, there were points in the movie where I felt the VFX was not very good, especially with like blasts and fire. It was very average. And I would say like overall the movie just gave me a vibe that at some point the budget really got cut and they had to kind of just make ends meet somehow and just put this together and release it. To be completely honest, had this movie released in theaters, it would have not even made 20 crores. Great move releasing it on Netflix. And I say that because it's actually fairly well fit for Netflix. Given the buzz it's gotten, it's going to get a decent amount of viewership and it's honestly not that bad a movie. It's a good time pass movie. So on the whole, I just want to say that this movie does lack that finesse you need to have in an action thriller. To be completely honest, I still liked Race 1, which came out, I don't know, at least 10 plus years ago, a lot more than this movie. Having said that, this movie still has its parts. It's not a bad movie per se. It's not great by any means, but it still will keep you hooked to the seat. And honestly, if you just want something time pass to watch over the weekend, it's a decent watch. So well, check it out if that is what you're looking for. On the BMB meter, I'm giving this movie 6 on 10. If you do end up watching the movie though, do let me know what you thought about it and drop in a comment and I'd love to chat about that. Till then, keep following me for more interesting content and hey, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and stay tuned. Thanks and I'll see you soon.